So, if you're into music, you'll find a thing in common with this computer. Blue is sad. Um, Blue POS, that's me, piece of shit. Truly venomous. History of a mess. Story nonetheless. So let's start. What does this laptop have to offer? This laptop has nothing to offer. It's slow, ugly, and unique, heavy. But it got one thing right. It's almost bulletproof. I dropped it like 5 times and it never broke down. Reliable, I guess, but not reliable in a software way. Hardware only. Software every year has to. I have to reinstall Windows. Kinda cringe. So, 2015 Acer e5-573. Not the 573G. That's the good one. This is the bad one. 2016. It was a bad year. John Bowie died. Prince died. Harambe died. A lot of good people died that year. That year was crap. Every 4 years something bad happens. 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020. So, who buys this laptop? I don't know. Not much of a culture around it. But I'll tell you how I got it. It was a gift because I got out of primary school. It was a gift from my father. I appreciate the gift, but the PC is crap. So we got the first stereotype right. It's a gift for kids. Annoying kids, like I was. It's like a white elephant. Now let's jump into specs. You can see the benchmarks later. Specs: Acer Aspire E15 JK Acer e5-537, 2 gigs of RAM, 500 gigs of space, Intel Intel 2957U, Celeron. You expected anything else? Me neither. 15-inch LCD display, I think. 1368 768 resolution. Keyboard, full keyboard. This thing is huge. I'm telling you, this thing is massive. What else? It's slow. It sounds like it overheats. It's slow. It's scary. Every year every year I had to reinstall Windows. I had to suffer with this for like 4 years. I had to suffer with this thing for 4 years. Any video from me from 2016 until 2020 August is made in that thing. I don't even call it a laptop anymore. It's just a thing. So this laptop had different trim levels. This is the middle one. This is the lowest of the lowest. It was the lowest thing possible. The reason I bought it was because it was the reason I bought it is because it was blue. That's thing. Blue. trim levels. There was this, the e5-537, the lowest model. There was the one above it, e5-573G, which was a little better. I think it had 4 gigs of RAM and maybe an i3 instead of Celeron. There was the Aspire A15, which was the one you're supposed to look out for. The box had Aspire in it, but nothing inspiring. The part we were waiting for. Benchmarks. Sunbench. It took 20 minutes. That was cringe. What else? Here. Life for Speed. Unplayable. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Still unplayable. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Unplayable. Need for Speed Underground 2. Unplayable. Need for Speed Carbon. Unplayable. GTA San Andreas again for some reason. Unplayable. Team Fortress 2. A game which I have 500 hours on this PC. Unplayable. Daily usage also unplayable. But here's the thing. Sign of my patience is that I finished. Here's a list of games I finished. One of them was Grand Theft Auto 4, which I did 3 times, and Most Wanted in 2012. Beat that. I beat that game in 15 FPS. So now everyone is gone because the benchmarks is over. I'd like to talk about my experience with the laptop. It was crap, absolute crap. It would freeze and everything. Would I recommend it? No. No one should suffer that way. It's a bad thing. But you know what? Even how bad it was, I didn't care. Even though it was bad, slow, laggy, I didn't care about it. I played Overwatch on that thing. I enjoyed that. It was laggy, but it was my first experience with the thing. Says a lot about society. But seriously though, if the first thing you experience is bad, then you won't feel it. You won't feel it. If a blind person became colorblind, it would be worse than me. But it would be the most beautiful thing that they ever have seen. Same thing happens here. Cars, computers, phones, anything. If you start with the worst, then you'll be thankful for everything better than it.